Bible Quiz, the Gospel of Matthew. How many baskets of leftovers were gathered after Jesus performed the miracle of feeding the crowd with 5 loaves and 2 fish? "12 baskets." How many men, not including women and children, were fed with 5 loaves and 2 fish? "5,000 men." Which disciple asked Jesus, "Lord, if it is you, command me to come to you on the sea"? Peter. Why did the Canaanite women come to Jesus, to whom he said, "It is not right to take the children's food and throw it to the little dogs"? To ask Jesus to heal her daughter. After the miracle where Jesus used 7 loaves of bread and some fish, how many baskets full of fragments were collected? "7 baskets." How many men, not including women and children, were fed in the miracle where Jesus used 7 loaves of bread and a few fish? "4,000 men." To whom is Jesus referring when he says, "Upon this rock I will build my church, and the gates of hell shall not prevail against it"? Peter. Whom did Jesus rebuke when he said, "Get thee behind me, Satan, thou art an obstacle unto me, for thou savourest not the things that be of God, but the things that be of men"? Peter. What is the meaning of Greek word Peter? Rock. Which disciples witnessed the transfiguration of Jesus? Peter, James, and John. What did Jesus say in response to Peter's question, "How many times should I forgive my brother or sister who sins against me?" "70 times 7." To whom does Jesus say the kingdom of heaven belongs? The children. Who does Jesus say will find it difficult to enter the kingdom of heaven? the wealthy, who asked Jesus, "Grant that these two sons of mine may sit, one at your right and other at your left, in your kingdom." The mother of the sons of Zebedee. What is the name of the mountain located near the town of Bethphage? Mount of Olives. What is the meaning of the Hebrew word Hosanna? Save us, we pray. Jesus said, "My house shall be called a house of prayer," but what are you making it into? A den of thieves. Seeing a fig tree by the road, Jesus went to it, and when he found nothing on it but leaves, to which tree did he say, "May you never bear fruit again"? A fig tree. Whose image is engraved on the coin used to pay taxes, as mentioned by Jesus, and who inscribed it? Caesar, written by the Romans. Who said, "Render to Caesar the things that are Caesar's, and to God the things that are God's"? Jesus. What did Jesus say is the greatest and most important commandment in the law? Love the Lord your God with all your heart, soul, and mind. What did Jesus say is the second greatest commandment in the law? Love your neighbor as yourself. When Jesus asked the Pharisees, "What do you think about the Messiah? Whose son is he?" what was their response? The son of David. Whoever swears by what swears by the throne of God and by him who sits on it. Heaven. In which city did Jesus say, "You city that kills the prophets and stones those who are sent to you"? Jerusalem. Jesus said, "Heaven and earth will pass away, but what will never pass away?" His words. In the parable of the talents, what did the servant who received 1 talent do with it? He buried it in the ground to keep it safe. In the parable of the talents, what did the servant who received 5 talents do with an extra talent? He used it to earn and double the talents. In the parable of the talents, how many talents did the servant who received 2 talents end up with? Four talents. In whose house in Bethany did the event of a woman pouring perfumed oil on Jesus' head take place? The house of Simon the leper. How many pieces of silver did Judas Iscariot receive from the high priests to betray Jesus? $30 of silver. What was the name of the disciple who denied Jesus before the rooster crowed? Peter. What is the name of the place where Jesus was betrayed? The Garden of Gethsemane. To whom was Jesus taken after his arrest? Caiaphas, the high priest. How did Judas, the disciple who betrayed Jesus, die? He hanged himself. What is the name of the field that the chief priests bought with the 30 pieces of silver that Judas Iscariot threw away? The field of blood. They arrested Jesus and brought him before the governor. What was the governor's name? Pontius Pilate. What was the name of the prisoner who was released instead of Jesus? Barabbas. What is the name of the person who helped Jesus carry the cross? Simon of Cyrene. What does the name Golgotha mean? Place of the skull. What was written on the cross of Jesus? King of Jews. Who was the rich man from Arimathea who asked Pilate for the body of Jesus? Joseph of Arimathea.